Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the North Dakota State Bison. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Bearcats offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
To the air, it's Blair. Got him. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Second down, caught by the receiver. Game set. And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Pulls it in. It's Barry Johnson across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
That last incompletion brings up a third down. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award now. It is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite, because he's got that kind of ability.
Now facing third and short from their own 17. Brown wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sam Houston! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll move the tight end. Brown will throw it. caught in the backfield. It's Scott inside the 25. Snags it, and there's running room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the red zone, it's Mitchell. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Calls his own number. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And right down the middle. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Blair. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, dude.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll just down it right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Moore. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking for a man. It's Blair. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Moore. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Blair. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and he can't convert on 3rd down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The run inside. It's Mitchell. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Brown wants to pass. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is on its way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making...
There's some room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll try it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
To the air. It's Blair. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Might as well stick with him. Picks up the 1st down. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
A nice job by the quarterback there working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
Running inside. It's Scott. Maybe a crease. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. That last completion has him set up, second and short. Looking for a crease. It's Mitchell. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now second and 4. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This drive will open from the 15. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together.
Finding some room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Looking for a man, it's Blair. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Throwing right. He's got it. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's the pressure. Caught. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Bearcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
That wouldn't be my personal choice. I'm more, let's put the foot on the accelerator. Let's go try to get points. But I get it. Right before the half, go in, make some adjustments, come out, and possibly try to turn this thing around.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 13 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Commodores, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet, but brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Fargo. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
And the Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. They have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Right back to the well. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
A little screen to the running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Find some fresh air, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Brown will throw it. Fakes to grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And the field goal unit is on the field. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So on their first drive of this third quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Sweet cut there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Blair. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Bearcats! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down near the goal line. Everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Second down, he'll throw it. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Catch is made at the 15, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bearcats sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking to pass. It's Blair. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. On the run, it's Mitchell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
To the air on 2nd down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about that.
It's a draw. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. It's complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Blair. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways. They haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. Eighth play of the drive coming up. After run, now throw. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bearcats sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. On the move, it's Moore. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base.
He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Brown will throw it. They've got the screen set up. Could not make his way to the corner.
This defense is so well coached. They came into this game knowing that they were going to see some screen passes. On third down, they were expecting it, and now they have a chance to get off the field.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The coverage team was down there. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The short hands. It's Barry Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Blair. Got it. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. On the ground, it's Mitchell. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Options galore here. Second and just a few inches. Running to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll throw on third down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think that's why you got to run the football on 3rd and inches, because even if you don't get it, you're setting up 4th and inches, and you can try to run it again and get the first down. Now you don't have that opportunity. And the defense comes on the blitz, they create the negative play.
Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, they're lighting up the scoreboard, guys, because this QB already has over 200 yards passing, and they're not going to stop at this point. They're having success. So the defense, somebody's got to step up and make a play the way that guy did just there. Ball thrown deep down the field. It's you versus the other guy. Who's going to win? Can the defense now turn this thing around?
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. To the air, it's Blair. Fires left and wings it incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. 3rd and short now from their own 48. The give on the option. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. Touchdown, Sam Houston. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they closed the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. And by the coverage unit. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Brown wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's going to take off. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
Touchdown, North Dakota State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does the portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.